Enjoy. So, in 1993, severe tire damage, a self-made group of engineers of Apple decided to test their new system and broadcast their concert live on the internet. They used 50% of the total available internet of the world to do that. For quite many years after, broadcasting on the internet increased. Video conferencing and live events became more and more popular as the terrestrial internet bandwidth increased. Of course, mobile telephony changed the way we use the internet. First, we just talked and talked and talked, and then we sent SMSs. And then in 1999, web came, and Nokia introduced the first internet-enabled mobile phone in Europe, the Nokia 7110. 2G and 3G came. And on the 14th of September 2015, Mark and his team made the first Facebook Live, and this one commercialized live streaming. Today, anyone with a mobile phone in his hand can become a live broadcast. Broadcasting live of every event becomes so common, you cannot imagine any happening now in the world without a live broadcast. When Elon has a new car, when China lands on the dark side of the moon, when Toyota has its annual shareholders meeting, or when Novartis is introducing a state-of-the-art medication for leukemia, when Macron, Merkel, Obama, or your king is addressing the news or the nation, when the Pope has its Sunday blessing, or when disaster recovery has to inform people on the streets about some catastrophe, it's all broadcasted live. But who understands this information? Only those people who understand the language of the speaker. Our mission is to make people understand whatever they hear, real time, simultaneously to the live event, anywhere in any languages. Think about it for a minute. Did you see any live stream recently on Facebook or a Congress or whatever? Of course you did, because it's very common. Now, can you recall like the last two events you saw in Chinese, or Arabic from Africa, or Urdu from India? Can you? No, of course not. Because the algorithms, they know that you don't understand. This is what we want to change. We will commercialize live interpretation. The technology is already there that the companies can broadcast their message and reach people wherever they want. We will, at the last bit, we will make interpretation next to it, and we will help people to understand what they hear real time, simultaneously to the event, wherever it's happening, whatever part it's coming from.
Thank you very much.
TheSpeech is a platform which connects live events with live interpreters, location-free, and then it broadcasts the interpretation to their mobile telephones. It can be private and public events, but they all can be interpreted from multiple source languages to multiple target languages. Our system is fully automated, and it's very intuitive, and it's easy to use. We have more than 4,000 accredited interpreters in our system, which we managed to have it when we contracted TransPerfect, the world-leading interpretation service provider. We will help our customers to complete their live streaming and have politicians, corporations, congresses, whoever, to have their audience understand them.
Your message is important.
We make you understand.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who's actually your market? Who's the client?
Our clients are mainly B2B clients, obviously, like conferences, like politicians, like big corporations, anyone who are international companies having the need to communicate different markets of the world, but they want to communicate not on their own language, but on the language of each market. We see the tendencies in the last 10 years, simultaneous interpretation market grow from $23 billion to $56 billion. So there is a need from every corporation, every whatever, to communicate to the people on the market, on the language. Just the technology was not there yet.
So who's the customer? I think that's part of your question. Who's buying this?
The businesses are buying it who would like to communicate to their customers on their local market.
Clear.
Super. Yes.
I have 3 questions.
Yes.
You're allowed one. I was told to be very strict by the ambassador, and I'm going to stick to that. So 1 question.
Okay, I'm going to ask them my important question. Do you already have a cash flow?
No, we don't have a cash flow. We just finished the development.
What challenges do you face right now?
What challenges? Our challenge right now is that we would like to enter to the market. We do have the product ready, we do have our tests ready, and we need some finance to build up our sales force and go to the market.
Practical question: how is it with GDPR and intellectual property law?
Yes, the interpretation itself is the legal, the intellectual property of the interpreter, where we do have a contract with our partner TransPerfect that they allow us to use this intellectual property so we can store it in our database and we can broadcast it to the audience.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's have a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you.